Welcome, everyone, to the English Island.
Thank you so much for being here with us again.
If you are listening right now, maybe while lying on your bed, maybe while traveling, maybe while scrolling through your phone, we just want to say something first.
Yes, thank you for giving us your time.
Because time is important.
And attention is even more important.
Today's topic is something that almost every person experiences, but very few people really think deeply about.
We are talking about social media.
Not the good side,
Not the funny reels.
not the cute dog videos.
Not the travel vlogs that make us feel like we need a passport immediately.
Today, we are talking about the dark side of social media.
The side nobody talks about seriously.
The side that slowly changes our habits, our focus, our confidence, and even the way we see ourselves.
And the strange thing is, most of the time we do not even notice it happening.
So take a deep breath,
Relax.
and let's begin. Ray, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Have you ever opened your phone just to check one message and then suddenly 1 hour disappeared?
1 hour?
Yes,
Sometimes 3 hours disappear.
exactly.
You open your phone to reply to one person,
Then you check one reel,
then another reel.
then one meme.
And one random video about top 10 secrets successful people know.
Then somehow you are watching a video of a cat fighting with a cucumber.
And suddenly, it is midnight.
And you are sitting there thinking, what just happened?
I think almost everybody can relate to that.
Especially at night.
Yes, people say they will sleep early,
But then social media says, just 5 more minutes.
and those 5 minutes become 2 hours.
Then next morning you wake up tired.
You feel lazy,
Your mood is bad.
and you do not even realize that maybe the problem started with the phone.
I think one of the biggest problems with social media is that it feels harmless.
Yes,
Because nobody thinks I am doing something dangerous.
people think I'm just relaxing.
I'm just scrolling.
I'm just watching videos.
But the scary thing is, sometimes the things that slowly hurt us are the things that look normal.
Exactly.
Because social media is not like touching fire.
You do not get instant pain.
The effects come slowly,
Very slowly.
like less focus,
More stress,
more comparison,
more insecurity,
more overthinking.
and less peace.
Let's talk about the first dark side.
Comparison.
This is probably the biggest one.
Yes.
You see someone traveling.
You feel your life is boring.
You see someone buying a car.
You feel behind.
You see someone with perfect skin.
You start hating your own face.
You see somebody earning money.
You start feeling like a failure.
But what we forget is social media shows only selected moments.
Nobody posts their confusion.
Nobody posts their breakdowns.
Nobody posts their loneliness.
Nobody posts the moments where they feel lost.
Everybody posts the best angle,
The best photo.
the best moment.
The best version.
And then we compare our whole life with that one moment.
Have you noticed how people can feel sad after scrolling?
Yes.
Even if nothing bad happened.
Exactly.
You were okay before opening the app.
Then suddenly you see people doing better than you.
And your mood changes.
That is the power of comparison.
It steals gratitude.
It makes people forget what they already have.
And instead, they only think about what they do not have. The second dark side is attention.
Social media destroys focus.
Yes!
Our brains are getting
Used to short videos.
fast entertainment.
Quick dopamine.
1 second.
2 seconds. 3 seconds.
Swipe.
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 And after that, normal life starts feeling slow.
Reading a book feels difficult.
Studying feels boring.
Watching one long video feels impossible
Even conversations become hard.
because people are not used to staying in one moment anymore.
Their mind always wants the next thing.
I remember one day I was trying to study.
What happened?
I sat down with full motivation.
Okay.
Then after 5 minutes, I checked my phone.
Classic mistake.
Then I saw one notification.
Then
I opened one video.
another.
Yes,
And then your study session ended before it started.
exactly.
That happens to so many people.
Because social media trains our brain to avoid boredom.
But sometimes boredom is important
Yes,
because focus grows in silence.
creativity grows in silence.
Deep thinking grows in silence.
But if your mind is always busy, always stimulated, always distracted, then it becomes hard to think clearly.
The third dark side is validation.
This one is dangerous
Very dangerous.
because people slowly start depending on likes,
Comments,
views,
followers.
and then their happiness depends on numbers.
Imagine posting a picture
Then checking your phone.
every 2 minutes.
How many likes did I get? Who viewed my story?
Why did this person not reply?
Why did this post get less attention?
And suddenly, your mood depends on strangers
That is scary.
because your value should not depend on an app.
Exactly.
You are more than your followers.
You are more than your views.
You are more than your likes. Another problem is fake productivity.
Oh, yes.
People watch videos about success all day.
But they do not actually do anything.
They watch motivation.
They save quotes.
They watch morning routine videos.
They watch how to become rich videos.
But then nothing changes.
Because watching productivity.
Is not the same as being productive.
Exactly. Sometimes people feel busy,
Because they consumed content.
but consuming is not creating.
Learning is important.
But action is more important.
Let's talk about mental health.
Social media can make people feel lonely.
Which sounds strange because social media is supposed to connect people.
Yes.
But many people are talking to everyone.
And still feeling alone. Because online connection,
Is not always real connection.
you can have thousands of followers.
And still have nobody to talk to deeply.
You can get many likes.
And still feel empty.
Because humans need real conversations,
Real friendship. Real laughter.
real memories.
One more dark side is fear of missing out.
FOMO.
Yes.
People see others having fun,
Going to parties.
traveling,
Eating in expensive restaurants.
and suddenly they feel like everybody else is living a better life.
Even if their own life is fine.
That is the strange thing.
Social media can make a normal day feel bad.
Just because somebody else posted something exciting.
Now let's go deeper.
Okay?
Why is social media so addictive?
Because our brain loves rewards.
Yes.
Every notification feels like a small reward.
Every like feels exciting.
Every new message creates curiosity.
And because the reward is unpredictable, people keep checking.
Exactly.
Maybe there is a new message.
Maybe there is not.
Maybe your post got more likes.
Maybe it did not.
That uncertainty keeps people attached.
Like pulling a slot machine.
Yes.
You keep checking because maybe this time something exciting will happen.
But what is the cost?
The cost is attention.
The cost is peace.
The cost is confidence.
The cost is time.
And sometimes the cost is your relationship with yourself.
Because if you spend too much time watching everybody else,
You stop understanding yourself.
you forget what you actually like.
You forget how to sit alone without reaching for your phone. Let's ask the listeners something.
Okay.
When was the last time you sat quietly for 10 minutes without touching your phone,
Without music.
without scrolling?
Just sitting.
For many people, that feels impossible now.
And maybe that is a sign. Now let's do a small vocabulary section.
The first word is distraction.
Distraction means something that takes your attention away.
For example, my phone is a big distraction while studying.
The second word is comparison.
Comparison means looking at yourself and someone else and judging the difference.
For example, comparison can make people unhappy.
The third word is validation.
Validation means approval from other people.
For example, some people depend too much on social media validation.
The fourth word is addiction.
Addiction means something you cannot stop doing easily.
For example, many teenagers are addicted to scrolling.
The fifth word is attention span.
Attention span means how long you can focus on something.
For example, short videos reduce attention span.
Before we end, we are not saying social media is completely bad.
Yes,
Social media can help people learn.
it can help people connect,
It can help people grow.
but only if people use it carefully.
Because if you do not control it, it starts controlling you.
And that is the real danger.
So, maybe tonight, before sleeping, ask yourself one question.
Am I using social media?
Or,
Is social media using me?
thank you so much for listening.
Take care of your mind.
Take care of your attention, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye, everyone.